local forecast starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Well, we are live in Perry County and it is harvest season. Our two biggest crops in the area, corn and soybeans. We know what cornfields look like, but in the summertime you saw those bushy green-like fields and what now looks like brown fields as we're getting that harvested. Those are soybeans. Why are soybeans important? Well, first let me show you what they look like. This is what the end product look like. These are our soybeans harvested, just coming out of the combine. So kind of pellet-like type beans. Now these beans and the corn that we do see in the area typically stays in the area for livestock and poultry feed. So feeding cattle, pigs, chickens, that is all feed for the livestock and poultry. So if you're a big fan of burgers or steaks or pulled pork or bacon, eggs, that is all being fed. It's a higher protein type of bean. So if you go out for wings, for example, the chicken wings, well, those chickens grew on the soybeans, but also the vegetable oil is the pressed beans. I also had this in my truck. I didn't plan this, but we also consume beans. This is a trail mix. There's soybeans in this trail mix too. So that's just one thing that we have happening now. We're trying to beat the rain. I told my brother he's got about 20 minutes before that rain arrives. So good to have someone on standby that knows exactly when the rain's about to arrive. He's going to be turning around. We can get a better view of him here shortly, but let's talk about some of that rain too as it's on its way. And by the way, the grain prices, you've probably heard a lot about it. Let's show you those prices that we have right now compared to the 5-year average for both corn and soybeans. It is down. So even though prices in the grocery store may be higher, our crop farmers not necessarily seeing those prices. Prices are down, and they will likely stay that way. A lot more details that we can get into. Unfortunately, I need to stick to the weather because that's just as important. Let's show you what we do have on the radar, and we can see it already moving in. Cumberland, Franklin, this is good rain, overnight soaking rain for us. If we can get a ½ inch to an inch of rain, that's going to be about perfect. I love that view here as we're getting those darkening clouds. The much larger view of the radar to kind of show you that we have overnight rain here wrapping up by tomorrow morning. That surface map, once that front begins to move through, we'll start to see cooler, more October-like conditions, even frost possible Friday morning. So here's our precision cast. Let's get right to it as we'll see periods of rain overnight. It's sometimes a little bit heavier than others, but it'll be wrapping up, I'd say, between 6 and 8 a.m. Once that begins to clear out, we are sunny very quickly. So tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, it'll be sunny, cool in the 60s and breezy. Rain amounts, we're looking anywhere from about a ½ inch on average, maybe some places getting closer to an inch of rain, which is good news. And our extended outlook, I want to quickly show you, it's not the only chance of rain that we have. We are watching some coastal moisture the second half of the weekend, Sunday into Monday. You'll see that on that 7-day forecast too as we stretch this out. So we've got a lot of things happening weather-wise. Finally, that we do have rain tonight, cool down, even frosted perhaps tomorrow or Friday morning. Then we'll be watching some more rain moving into the weekend. Really narrowing it down here. You should be able to get this done here before we get to some of that rain, but it is coming in quickly. Good news for the farmers too. They certainly want the rain at the same time. We'll send it back to you.
What a cool thing to watch.
That is really neat.
I liked it.
Yeah.